Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome and welcome back to Dawn Spiritual Guidance. It's your girl Dawn, and we got a message for you. Okay, so make sure you take what resonates and leave the rest behind. This could be past, present, or future information for you. I don't choose the storyline or the cards to come out. The Holy Spirit and my spiritual team does. So let's get into it. And these are timeless readings, so regardless if you're coming across this months, weeks, days, years from now, it's when the Holy Spirit feels like you could be receptive of a message. Okay, so awesome. Yeah. All right, let's get it cracking. What's the message? What do we need to know, see or hear? What does the collective need to know, see and or hear? So some of you guys have been working on your emotions, okay? So much so to the point where it's like you're coming out of or working towards coming out of a very, very emotional state here. Okay, where, and this could be a situation, that you were dealing with someone or something that maybe really had you down in the dumps, or, dealing with, a lot of people has been going through dark nights of the souls, and that really weighs heavy on you depending upon, what really hurt you, or who, whether it was intended to or not. And it looks like here, we have, it's clearing up. Now, for others of you guys, you may need to work on your emotions to help you manage them, okay? So you're not so emotionally withdrawn, right? So your emotions are not so steep and unbearable, right? So some of you guys could benefit from seeing a healer, a therapist, And sorry my table is messy, y'all. I was doing a whole lot of readings yesterday. Used a lot of sage, okay, and incense. So bear with me. Positive movement forward and reverse, okay? So these emotions could be in regards to, material and spiritual prosperity in reverse. So for a lot of you guys, you could be dealing with some sort of difficulty when it comes to moving forward, and in some cases it could be due to finances, okay? Like because this recession it has been a bitch. This recession, inflation, it's definitely, and capital greed. Let's call a spade, right? Things are not like how it used to be. They want to keep raising the price of living. They want to keep raising the cost of groceries. But they don't want to raise the pay of people to match the cost of living so that people don't have to have 2 to 3 jobs. And people wondering why, kids is hurting and stuff like that. They need their parents at home. They need their caregivers at home. Okay, now, there are situations where some kids have abusive parents and abusive caregivers. Well, they need to be in jail. They don't need to be caregivers or parents. Okay, in that aspect. But, and aside from that, the recession, it's been a bitch. Okay, for a lot of people. And, there could be a case where maybe you're only making enough to pay your bills. I mean, there's people that's not even making enough to do that, right? So, anything is a blessing, particularly in these times. At the same time, nobody wants to live paycheck to paycheck, right? Nobody wants to, have the bare minimum. We are in a time where, God, created nature, and we're supposed to be able to eat for free. We're supposed to be able to live for free, right? God created trees that can produce coconuts, fruit, right? And we can create multiple different food options with them, right? We've had to, particularly myself, unlearn different eating patterns that I was conditioned to right out the womb, right? And not on purpose, just because this was what was passed down. So these are one of the things that I'm healing as far as shadow work, and so some of you guys, you're being encouraged to do that too. But aside from that, you know, it's been hard out here. And then for other people haven't been making it hard. You know, some people have been putting black magic and trying to bind people's finances, and it's already hard out here, right? But of course they don't care, because they're only paying attention to what they're paying attention to. But whoever may have been responsible, yeah, look at this, suffering in silence. Oh my gosh. You know, so you guys have really been going through it, okay? But you know what? Whoever you've been going through it with that hasn't been so positive to you or kind to you, oh baby, if they not suffering now, they will. And not because we want them to. It's because of their own piss poor choices. Okay? Who haven't learned the lesson yet. Wisdom in reverse. They still on the same type of time. Same, you know, just a different day. Right? You know, not willing to give up. Not willing to give up anything to do what they need to do. Not willing to change. Okay? But you know what? Keep holding on. Keep holding on. Keep doing your thing, okay? Because God sees you. All right? So, what is going on with their finances? Like, what can they do to better that? Okay, so some sort of balance is coming here. All right? Some sort of balance is going to be restored when it comes to your finances and just anything that you feel like was taken from you. Okay, it's going to be balanced out. What else? Root chakra here. Obstacles and challenges. So somebody could have put roots on you or put any type of root work. So that any type of black magic to try to screw with your stability so that you wouldn't have balance, okay? Somebody was trying to make life hard for you, or you was trying to make life hard for someone. So you either went to a dark practitioner or they went to a dark practitioner, or they or you could be dark practitioners yourselves. Flip the energies as you see fit. Put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit. Now, you know, somebody that somebody else is dealing with could have put black magic on you and them, okay? In other cases here, yeah, somebody was also trying to put something on your heart, your love life. Or this is what you was trying to do. Okay, but 111 here. 88. There is going to be karmic debt retribution. Okay, there are going to be new beginnings and balance will be restored. Okay, and you will be able to have your security, prosperity, abundance, stability, right? All the things that helps us to feel stable when it comes to our root chakra and in life in general, in the physical, mental as well. Yeah, you won't have to deal with these demonic energies. I mean, now don't get me wrong, yes, new levels, new devils, but it's like if you've made it this far, you've trumped a lot of them. Okay, so a lot of them already know, like, dag, right? Like, Lucifer has had to get his most high-ranking demons to come after some of y'all, right? And who can trump a demon? God. And God works through his people. So as long as you got God on your team, you know, you got it. Does it suck that you have to go through it? Yeah. Yeah, it does. It don't feel good. Nobody wants to, you know. So, your prosperity, look at that, 11111. You might as well just say 1111 or 1111, okay? Doors are opening, opportunities. Okay, now again, you know, some of you guys, you could already be in this, okay? You know, in your prosperity, whatever that looks like, okay? And this is past information for you. For others of you guys, this is present, and for some of you guys, this is future. So, yep, triumphant success. So, and that's the truth. God is not finished with you yet. God is not finished with you yet. I'm like, do I want to use this deck? No, I don't want to use this deck. I'm going to use this deck and call it a day. I'm going to use this deck and call it a day. But I am going to come out with another reading for y'all, though. If you want to book a personal reading, feel free to do so via the website link that's in the description box, DonJuanSpiritualGuidance.com. All right. And come support us on Facebook. It's bussin' over there. That link is in the description box too. Okay, so enduring. You are making steady, lasting progress, stable, long-term, deep. So rolling in the deep for real. Okay, you know, things could feel like they have been going slow with this tortoise energy. Okay, stupid slow, slow. All right, you know, just taking whatever the divine is allowing you to just get hit with, and spiritually, physically, whatever, right? So just be mindful, okay? For a lot of you guys, you are doing what you can to make wealth, all right? Or you're being guided to do what you can to create this generational wealth, okay? You know, planting different seeds that can grow. For some of you guys, these are the seeds that you've been planting while you've been enduring, right? You know, you make great leaps in building finances, treasure, cash, security. Absolutely. Okay. So it's like now with this money that's coming in that you have made this, planted these seeds with, I mean, well, your harvest that's reaping from the seeds that you've planted. For some of you guys, you know, you have to plant those seeds. But for those that have, it's like you get to, you know, create new endeavors, you know, new job opportunities for people in some cases. You know, you can be a blessing to others. God is going to put you in different people's lives for you to help them out in whatever way, shape, or form, right? You get to, you know, if you want to be one of the ones that starts passive income, you know, you're making different changes, right? So instead of having to constantly work a 9 to 5, you're creating now, yes, you know, creating it, you may feel like you're working for 24 hours. However, you know, the long-term goal is for you to not have to do anything. Like the money is making itself, right? So like, for example, you put out a product and that product can be sold at any time during the day, night, afternoon, while you're at the show, while you're getting your nails done, while you're getting your hair cut, you know, whatever the case may be. You can make a sale, passive income. It's not something that you have to physically be there and do, like a service, right? So some of you guys, you know, you're being guided to start planting different seeds in that way. You guys get to travel around the world. You'll be able to invest in and make different investments. There we go, right? Buy different properties, have a different way of living that is more conducive for you, right? Especially for those that's looking for a more holistic route and is looking to get off of the get off of the ways of the world when it comes to, you know, it's different chemicals in the food. Like, who told you to put chemicals in the food? Who told you to put synthetic vitamins in the food and in different stuff, right? Like, we shouldn't have to have a microscope or a fucking magnifying glass to look at these ingredients. We should be able to trust, right? Well, unbeknownst to us, for a lot of people, we are finding out that, oh no, we can't really trust the FDA like that, because they're approving and still continuing to allow different chemicals in foods that's not even allowed in different countries. I mean, come on. There's people that have diagnosed gut health issues and they go to other countries and they still eat different types of food, moderational wise, and they become healed, because they're not consuming so many chemicals that our body is having to fight constantly. right? Like, we've been gaslit by the society, by the government, and it's not everybody in the government, but some people in society have just been gaslighting. You know, some people don't even have to have the health conditions that they do, had they known about the chemicals, especially the words that we can't pronounce, because scientific wise, right, we're just supposed to trust. But no, it's really toxic that we're eating. No, that's not right. Why people don't question, like, why are there different types of water? Why isn't there just one water that we all can consume that's healthy? Like, and why are the different waters cost different? We should all be able to afford the same type of water. And see, this is why God is like, why aren't we questioning these things? Why do we just put our trust in man when flesh can lie, when the flesh is flawed? Yes, you can have people that have morality, not everybody does, right? So that's why it feels like some people, I see in the comments, some people say, Dag, we can't eat anything. Dag, we da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, it's been happening for a while. It's just the research is coming out of people who's doing in-depth research and looking into the food and stuff. Like, why is it causing this? Why are healthy people who eat spinach and stuff like that still getting sick? Right? And don't get me wrong, yes, spiritual death, yes, and so on and so forth. But other than that, right? So for some of you guys, that's a message. Don't just go based off of what some people tell you. You can trust some, but you can't trust a lot. Right? And this is not to say don't have trust this is not to say, have trust issues. Right? Well, this is to say, just be mindful and use your discernment, because not everybody is for you. Not everybody is for the society. You really do have some people that's working for Lucifer and gaslighting a lot of folks, right? Like, I'm learning what how to read the back of labels and what's good and what's not good, even the long words, right? We can't just bypass those anymore. Because of where we live, well, particularly in the States for me, right? Which people know the States is a sad diet, right? SAD. Standard American diet, sad diet. So be mindful of the direction, that you're taking. Be mindful of what people are telling you should do, okay? Insight, you're being shown what you need to know, okay? And be mindful of how you treat people. Pay attention to the content of your character. It takes nothing to be kind to someone. And I understand if somebody was unkind to you, you want to be unkind to them. Well, just make sure you don't take your pain out on other people. Everybody is not your abuser. Okay? So that's what I have for you guys. Thank you all for your love and support here. It is truly, truly appreciated. And always remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out. Deuces.